At our main Bay Area airports, where despite health warnings, many are still traveling for the holidays this week. KPIX 5's Betty Yu spoke to travelers in the thick of the holiday rush at SFO.
SFO says that each day this weekend it saw double the amount of passengers it normally sees on a weekday during the pandemic. And even more travel is expected as we get closer to Christmas, exactly what public health officials don't want to see. Despite the warnings from health officials and the surge in COVID-19, tens of thousands of travelers passed through SFO on the last weekend before Christmas. Though not as busy as it would be pre-pandemic, there was still plenty of activity.
Well, family was here and I was at work out there, so I had to come back here for family, or I would have spent it by myself. You just make sure you're safe, keep hand sanitizer, and stay masked up. That's the only thing I can say.
This woman is leaving San Francisco after spending a weekend with her boyfriend.
It was hard enough to stay all of December kind of far apart. So it was like a last-minute opportunity to get out of town and see one another before Christmas chaos.
SFO says 76,000 passengers flew in and out of the airport on Friday and Saturday, compared to 82,000 over those 2 days Thanksgiving weekend. Across the U.S., more than 1 million people passed through airport security checkpoints in each of the last 2 days. These San Diego State students returned home for the holidays.
We actually both had COVID at college and have already gone through that whole process and quarantine and all of that. So we're both safe to travel. We both tested negative. We obviously want to keep our families safe, but obviously wearing masks as much as we can.
Many Bay Area hospitals are overwhelmed as San Francisco health officials plead with the public to stay home and do not gather with other households.
I thought it was crazy. I landed in San Diego and walked out of my gate and it was packed there. So I just got really scared. But other than that, just kind of taking the precautions and get home and just quarantine while I'm here, yeah.
And many SFO travelers I spoke with tonight were unaware of the city's new travel order, which requires a 10-day quarantine. At SFO, Betty Yu, KPIX 5.